Okay, so I've been testing this GoHo attack. The link to Clash with Cam is below that shows how he did this in war. I tested it on some non-war bases. It seems viable with a couple little caveats here. This first base, you can see both expos are under construction, so may not give you a full war example. Also, I had wizards and archers in the clan castle, so I wasn't able to create a funnel really for my golems to get in there. So it was kind of messed up. Archer Queen actually goes inside for some strange reason. She never seems to do that for me, but manages to take out the heroes. Pretty much saves the day. Now, if those expos were active, they would have targeted the golems. Golems would probably be dead by now. But once again, you can probably also chalk that up to the fact that I wasn't able to funnel. So hogs do pretty good work on the outsides. Managed to clean everything up. We've got the scale traps that were after them. Of course, all the Tesla are up by the town hall. I don't know why people do that, but hogs run up. I ended up with one hog left over, and they go clean up the outside. Queen finishes up the inside, and it's 3-star. So possibly it's a viable attack. The next attack here, this one has no heroes, so a little bit strange. Everything was pretty decent level, defensively decent level walls, something that normally would be difficult to attack. I've actually seen this layout exactly in war, with the only difference being the town hall being in the center rather than the dark elixir storage. But I run the same attack, spread the hogs out around the outside, and they run around and do all the damage. So even though there aren't heroes there, which the heroes wouldn't have made a huge difference, I think, on that attack, because I was able to funnel to get the king and queen both inside, it nets out to 3-star. So I'm thinking this may be a pretty decent attack. This next attack here, you can fast forward through it. It's pretty low level defenses. It was an abandoned base. Both heroes were active, but the expos weren't loaded. All the defenses are very weak. It's a pretty rushed base, but it had good loot, so I attacked it anyways. And as you can see, I did split off the queen this time to go knock out the enemy barbarian king, and it worked out fine. Had plenty of troops left over. Once again, very rushed base, bad defenses, but a common layout. So you can see how that works there. And for the grand finale, the fail, using the same method. This base has pretty good defenses. Wiz towers aren't maxed out for Town Hall 9. Expos are both on ground. Balloons loaded in. I sat there and counted the balloons and saw only 5, so I had to sacrifice another hog. I know I didn't get all the balloons into the circle there, but this attack really relies on the fact that you have enough hogs that are going to make it around and destroy all the defenses. So I really didn't want to sacrifice more than 2 hogs to get that clan castle out. Dropped the queen down below, sent the golems in. Queen, of course, goes to the outside like she likes to do, but then comes back in. In the meantime, and I kind of cut it off here, I dropped the king on the enemy archer queen up in the north part. Now you can see I knew where the giant bombs were in the 4 corners, but did not trip them because this attack strategy says you don't have to worry about the giant bombs. And within seconds, the skeleton traps come out, and all my hogs are gone. My main kill squad is gone. I left a couple of wizards and a couple of archers for cleanup, but with those expos pointed on the ground, they they really can't do that much. So what do we learn from this? What we really learn here is that this is a viable attack strategy if, number one, you funnel your troops correctly. Number two, the archer queen and archer king are together or close enough so that when you funnel your troops, you can actually kill both of them with your kill squad. And number three, that the giant bombs are far enough into the base that you're not going to trip them before you hit the defenses. Because if you trip the giant bombs and then you start trying to hit those defenses, your hogs are already down to 25% health. The skeletons that popped out just slaughtered the rest of the hogs. So yes, it's viable, but not on every base as they claim. So just something to keep in mind.